What's up, guys? It's Psycho Killer, and here we are, another week, another episode of my Rags to Riches. This is episode 5, and I'm going to show you how to use VIP work to obtain the amount of money you need to move on to the next step in our money-making process. I'm going to teach you the VIP work wave method. So you're going to want to start out by starting your CEO. I strongly recommend spending the money to get a buzzard. If you don't buy one, at least rent one through the VIP menu with the VIP vehicles. And you're going to want to launch your Headhunter. So you'll go into your interaction menu to Secure Serve VIP, and then you're going to select VIP work, and you're going to scroll down to Headhunter. And that's going to be our first VIP mission of the day. So, like I said, interaction menu, Secure Serve, VIP work, scroll down to Headhunter. You want to make sure you're in the city limits when you start this, so your targets will be closer together. If you're in Blaine County, it's going to spread them out. So you fly to your first target. 2 of them are going to be moving in vehicles, 2 of them are stationary. So once you take out your first target, you move on to your next one. If you lose your buzzard in the meantime, just call your personal vehicle. You got like a minute to a minute and a half cooldown before you can call your buzzard back. You move on to your second target, and you take that target out. And once the second target is destroyed, as we see right here, we're going to move on to the third target. This one is also stationary. It's best if you can try to get up on it like that as soon as you fly up and take him out without having to land. Because if you land, you can get into a bit of a fight, and it sucks sometimes. You move on to the last target again. And once you take the target out, if you have to, which I did here, you can land if it's a stationary target. So once the target's assassinated, the next thing you're going to do after you pass it is you're going to want to do a hostile takeover. But there is a 5-minute cooldown. Once the cooldown is over, you go ahead and launch it, and you want to launch it at LSIA. So be close to LSIA as you can be. It's quicker that way. But you're going to launch hostile takeover, and you're going to fly over to LSIA. Once you get to LSIA, you're going to fly straight across the tarmac and just start blowing these guys up inside this hangar. Be careful not to blow yourself up as well. Just blow them all up inside the hangar there. Once the last one's dead, they'll drop a briefcase. And you can get out, or you can fly over, grab that briefcase. And once you pick the briefcase up, it's going to give you a waypoint to drop it off. Ignore the cops as best as possible. If you have to blow them up to get them out of the way, that's fine. Otherwise, just go. So, fly up, go to the waypoint. Once you get to your waypoint, go into the Corona or land close by it. Sightseer, Hostile Takeover is over. So the next thing you're going to want to do after this is another Headhunter. Again, you're going to have a 5-minute cooldown. But once the 5-minute cooldown's over, then you're going to launch your Headhunter. So just like before, you're going to go through. You're going to take out all 4 targets. I just put in the video here showing me hit all 4 targets, since I'm sure after the first time you guys get the concept. You go target to target, kill them all. After you finish this Headhunter, there's going to be one more cooldown to sit through, and that is for your Sightseer, another 5-minute cooldown. Once the cooldown's done, you're going to want to launch Sightseer. Again, try to do it from inside the city limits to get your targets as close as possible. This one sent me out into Sandy Shores. I've never had that happen before. But once you launch Sightseer, the first thing you're going to want to do is open your phone. And obviously, I forgot that here and had to land again. So you're going to open up your phone, and you're going to go to the Trackify app at the bottom right of your home screen. And it's going to give you a little hacking puzzle like it does in the casino heists and all the other heists and stuff. You're going to complete it, and it's going to give you a waypoint. And it's as simple as you fly to your waypoint, you grab the package that's there, and then you open your phone again and launch the app again for Sightseer and do another puzzle to get the next waypoint. So as you see here, I just got to get the middle of these bars lined up with the line across the middle. And if you miss, it'll just back you up to the previous bar. And once it's lined up, another waypoint. Again, you fly to the waypoint, which this one just happens to be a skip away. And you land, you grab the package, You get back in your chopper, you open your Trackify app, and you launch, or you do the next puzzle so that you can get the waypoint for the last one. And if you watch, you'll see what the last puzzle looks like here. And I believe there's only 3 variants of the puzzle. These are the only 3 I've seen. And the last one is the numbers. I just look at the last 2 numbers and find them and select it. So you get your waypoint and you land, you grab your package, and that's the last one. That's it. There's no delivery, there's no fighting, there's no nothing. This is, to me, one of the easiest VIP missions to do. So after you complete the Sightseer, then there is absolutely no cooldown. You go straight into Headhunter. You do another Headhunter, and then immediately after the Headhunter's done, you do another Hostile Takeover right away. No cooldowns on any of those. So you run your Sightseer, Headhunter, Hostile Takeover. No cooldowns. Once your Hostile Takeover's done, you'll have another 5-minute cooldown, and you'll do Headhunter. And then you'll repeat the steps. So you'll do that Headhunter, wait for Sightseer to cool down, and then go Sightseer, Headhunter, Hostile Takeover. Wait for Headhunter to cool down, Headhunter, wait for Sightseer to cool down, Sightseer, Headhunter, Hostile Takeover. Again, this is called the wave method. So I'm going to give you the steps 1 through 9 as we watch the video play through. I'm just running through another Headhunter at this point. So step 1, complete Headhunter. Step 2, wait for Hostile Takeover cooldown to expire. Step 3, complete Hostile Takeover. Step 4, wait for Headhunter cooldown to expire. Step 5, complete Headhunter. Step 6, wait for Sightseer cooldown to expire. Step 7, run Sightseer, Headhunter, and Hostile Takeover in that order with no cooldowns. Step 8, wait for Headhunter cooldown to expire. Step 9, go back to Step 5 and repeat Steps 5 to 8 over and over and over again. So I know I'm a day late dropping this episode, and the reason for that is I had a slight feeling that the VIP work was going to be bonus this week, and it is. As you can see, the cash that I'm getting off of the VIP work this week is actually 2 times the cash that you would get on a normal week. So if you are at this step and you're knocking this out this week, you're going to make a lot more money a lot faster than you would on a normal week. And that's why I wanted to wait, just to make sure. I thought it would be awesome if my next episode happened to line up with that week's bonus. So you're going to want to use this VIP work in this wave method as over and over and over again as much as you can. I know it's dry, I know it's boring, but you can make a lot of money this way. There's a lot of money to be made. Make this money, and the next steps we're going to cover next week is actually buying your executive office and your crate warehouses. And I'm going to teach you next week how to run the crate warehouses to make profit. Again, this next episode will probably come out next Thursday instead of next Wednesday again, because there's a 50-50 chance that the crate warehouses are going to be bonus next week. So you'll see 2 times cash and RP on those as well in the next video. Again, VIP work is boring, but it works. Again, you just do the stuff over and over and over again. You get it down. You're going to start out dying a lot. If you die, it's cool. It's all right. You normally have enough time. If for some reason you do run out of time, my best recommendation is close the application and go back in. That starts all your timers over. And that way you're not waiting on cooldowns again. Your cooldown timer don't get all out of whack. Because if you miss a step in there, your cooldown timer's out of whack. And then the best thing to do is sit and wait for all of your cooldown timers to end. Or just close the application. That should start your timers all over again. Just grind this stuff out until you have the money to buy the executive office and crate warehouses. The executive office, the cheapest one's about $1 million, and I think the cheapest large crate warehouse is about $1 million. So you're going to want at least $2 million. I would push for 5 million, but once you have that, you should be good to go. You can play around with it. If you want to get ahead, you can go ahead and order your crate or order your executive office and your crate warehouses. Make sure you get largest. Don't get anything smaller than that, and you'll understand why in the next episode. But if you really want to and you don't want to get it wrong, if you're questioning it at all, feel free to comment below or reach out to me on Twitter if you want to step ahead. And I will be glad to reply and tell you what to do next, answer any of your questions. I'm going to post in the comments below a pinned comment with the actual wave method in writing in the order of its steps. If you guys want to look below for that, that is absolutely fine. But that's all I've got for you in this episode. If it was helpful for you at all, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe down below so you can always get notified when I come out with your next episode. Any other series I come up with. Your weekly discounts and bonuses on Red Dead Online and Grand Theft Auto Online, as well as DLC news, live grinds, and anything else I've got for you that has to do with GTA 5 Online and Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. But as always, guys, until the next episode, have a nice day.